Mr. YouTube?
Who let you in here?
Oh, Logan Paul. I convinced him the door was a like button, so...
He smashed it?
Yeah.
All right, what do you want?
I would like to make money following my lifelong dream of making videos, please.
You and everybody else, buddy. What kind of videos do you want to make?
Well, ever since I was a kid, I always wanted to tell these narratives.
Boring. What else you got?
Feel-good videos that share my life experience and improve the quality of life of those who watch them.
I'm not monetizing feelings, Jimmy.
My name is Chris.
I want watch time.
Oh, I got it. How about unnecessarily complicated solutions to problems that no one has ever had?
Oh. Like life hacks? I'm in. Here's a bag of money. Hi, I'm Jarvis, and I'm sorry it's come to this. A few months ago, I made a video about what I consider to be one of the worst channels on YouTube, 5 Minute Crafts. It's a life hacks and DIY channel, but they put out a ton of weird and unnecessary life hacks. Experiment with activated carbon. Okay. Coke. Put your activated carbon in the Coke. Leave for 4 days? Wow, it's been discolored. Now that's a household hack that'll make my life
a whole lot easier.
They seem to have like thousands of these individual like short life hack clips that they mix and match and reuse so that they can put out 3 20-minute videos on their YouTube channel every single day, which exploits the YouTube algorithm into giving them millions of views and subscribers and dollars, because this is definitely a money-making scheme, like the definition of a content farm. In March, when I made this original video, they only had like 15 million subscribers, but they were growing really fast, and it's August now, and they've doubled. They have 31 million subscribers. Let's see if the content has changed. Nope. Anyway, this week, YouTube randomly started recommending my video on 5 Minute Crafts. Like, maybe it was because Cody made a similar video, or I don't know, like roasting 5 Minute Crafts is hot right now. But one thing I noticed is that everyone in the comments was disputing my clearly factual and not at all hyperbolic statement that 5 Minute Crafts was the worst channel on YouTube. In fact, there are a lot of people saying that this channel, Troom Troom, is the worst channel on YouTube. And silly YouTube commenters, you are absolutely right. Now, I've heard of Troom Troom before. Gonzalez just did a video where he was trying out their pranks, but I just assumed it was another dumb prank channel on YouTube. And it is, but it's so much more. So on the surface here, you'll see a lot of similarities to 5 Minute Crafts. They're both DIY channels with several million subscribers. They've both got clickbait thumbnails, many of which feature vibrant colors and crazy photoshops, or photos of models' mouths for some reason. These thumbnails look the same. Like if you put them side by side, I could not tell you which one's which. Both of these channels seem to start from humble beginnings with like more traditional DIY videos until they realized they could exploit the YouTube algorithm for millions of dollars. At which point they both pivoted into like useless life hacks and DIY, which I guess is a genre now. But then Troom Troom got weird. Where 5 Minute Crafts sets their videos to voiceover and only really show you disembodied hands, Troom Troom introduces voiceover and recurring characters like Vicky and Dolly and Daisy and Redhead.
Redhead has a notebook.
And they always try to add a narrative to their videos, which is where things get really strange. Let's actually watch one of these videos. This is the first one that I found, 15 best computer hacks and DIY. It's got 4.6 million views. And I can't stress enough that I didn't specifically select this video. This was literally the first one I watched. I have since verified that they're all this f***ing weird. It's a long intro.
Do you spend a lot of time in front of your computer?
Yeah, I do.
Has your neck fallen asleep?
Is that a thing that happens? personally only had, my arm fall asleep or my leg fall asleep. What would happen if your neck fell asleep? Would you just like lose the ability to like hold your head up? Oh man, my neck fell asleep.
Are you getting a headache? No wonder, because you've been sitting at a computer for ages. It's time to get rid of fatigue and bad thoughts.
And bad thoughts? It's time to get rid of fatigue and to stop thinking about my boyfriend, Sharon.
Our massage tool will help us out. Take a whisk. Cut metal rods with pliers. Rub your head with the massage tool. As you see, a whisk can not only whip eggs, but can also do your hair.
But it can't whip eggs anymore. You've destroyed the whisk. There are other tools for doing your hair. Wasn't this about massaging and bad thoughts?
My friend is terribly busy. She doesn't want to listen to my latest news and check out my latest photos. She's so annoying.
My friend is terribly busy and doesn't want to hang out with me. She keeps telling me to stop following her home and stop camping outside of her house. She's so annoying.
She certainly needs a stress ball as soon as possible.
Yeah, get her a stress ball. That'll fix it.
Fill a cotton sock with millet
Millet?
and tie a knot.
Maybe I'm uncultured, but I don't have any millet lying around.
My friend nearly throws out my stress ball, but all of a sudden she starts to like it. You bet. It actually makes her calm and happy.
It manipulates her feelings. Gotcha, bitch. That's a mind-controlling stress ball.
So she'll finish with the papers later. Let them wait.
What if they can't wait? What if she was busy for a good reason? This is like the most selfish friend of all time. Ugh, I'm terribly busy. I've got a big application due today. For what? Ugh. Grad school. I had a death in the family and the depression and stress from that set me behind schedule on my applications. But I want you to check out my latest news and photos. Sorry, I really can't. I've got to deal with this and figure out how I'm gonna make rent this month. You annoying bitch, take this! Wow, I'm calm and I'm happy and I don't have a care in the world. Wow, Jessica, you're such a good listener now. What? What happened? Oh, you just sat there and listened for once. What about my application? Let them wait. My life is over. So this is a toxic friendship.
I'm going to leave my computer for a while. I'll take my mouse with me.
Why? You're leaving the most valuable piece of technology and you're taking the mouse?
You never know who wanders around here.
You never know who wanders around here. This is your house.
As I expected, my friend appears instantly. She wants to spy on me and occupies my laptop.
Oh, she wants to spy, and the mouse was the one thing that prevents her from spying on her friend. Is she not aware that every laptop has a trackpad built into it?
And the fact that the mouse is missing doesn't stop her. She has her own one, and it's not simple, it's stylish. Hot glue red string to a...
All right, she makes a dumb mouse.
My friend plugs her sneaker into the laptop. It's not a mouse anymore. It's a new computer shoe fashion trend of a 2018 spring-summer collection.
What was that part for?
In a black city,
What the hell is going on?
there is a black-haired girl typing on a black keyboard.
What's wrong with that? It's that it's black?
Nope, it won't do. I want a happy fairy tale and a bright keyboard. Attach decorative tape to some buttons on the keyboard. Now it's quite a different story. This keyboard makes you want to type only positive words.
So this hack is, if you have a black keyboard, try buying a white one. Life hacked.
If your eyes are getting tired, it means that it's time to take a break. Don't rub your eyelids. You'd better make a special picture for your eyes.
Don't rub your eyelids. Don't even go outside. Stay right there and print out a picture.
Print out pictures of colorful patterns.
Literally everything they say in this video is weird.
Let your look at the screen be always fresh and bright.
Let's keep going.
Do your legs tend to fall asleep from sitting at a computer for a long time?
No, actually. These people need to learn about ergonomics.
Stop squinting and straining your eyes while looking at the screen. Better make a few exercises for your eyes. Move your eyes to the right and to the left, up and down. And don't forget to blink as often as possible when you're looking at the screen.
This is actually a good life hack. Kids, eye strain is real. That's why I wear these glasses. To prevent like eye strain and blue light from getting in. I'm gonna wear these glasses for the rest of the video. Thanks for reminding me, Troom Troom. You're not all bad.
It seems that the keyboard lives its own life while I'm gone. Otherwise, how can I explain all this dirt around the buttons?
I have a few ideas. It's dirt from your hands. It's dirt from your friend's hands who is just like hanging out around your house without your knowledge. Dust.
Sitting in front of a computer for a long time is tiresome for my body. It's high time to take care of that part of the body I'm sitting on.
Take care of that part of the body I'm sitting on? Your butt? The only part of the body that you sit on? Did they just talk around saying, take care of my butt?
Subscribe to our channel and click.
So at this point, I was genuinely responding to these videos, but I couldn't shake the feeling that I might be getting trolled. Like maybe this was supposed to be a joke. For one, it seems very tongue-in-cheek, like they're in on it, and the voiceover is very awkward, as if the script was written by a non-native English speaker, which would make sense because Troom Troom has like 10 different channels across a ton of different languages. And so this got me thinking, like, what is Troom Troom? Who runs it? Other question in a conspiratorial tone. So then I became obsessed with getting to the bottom of this mystery. And by obsessed, I mean, I Googled it. Turns out this is like a whole thing. Like there are lots of people theorizing about what Troom Troom is all over the internet. People are like analyzing the products in the videos and noticing the Cyrillic. But then there's this article that says it's run by a girl in San Francisco. There's some articles that are theorizing that this may be like surrealist or absurdist comedy, which I mean, maybe. There's a subreddit called Analyzing Troom Troom that has 41 people in it. They think that this is maybe an ARG, like an alternate reality game where Troom Troom is laying clues all over the internet for some reason. Some of the evidence for this is that there are a bunch of these Troom Troom reaction videos about Troom Troom being bad. It does seem to have a cult following, Troom Troom, so it benefits them to like keep that engine running. I'm like 99% sure that Troom Troom is like a relatively independent content farm operation that's based in Odessa, Ukraine. Probably like a business, like a full-on business. Through a weird YouTube wormhole, I found all the Instagrams of the actresses and they're all like students and stuff in Odessa. There's some videos on the Troom Troom Instagram where you can see like locations that are in that city. And as for who's behind it, I did this thing called a who is lookup. Anybody can do it. For every domain on the internet, you can look at who registered that domain. And when I did this for Troom Troom's website, it told me that troomtroom.com was registered to somebody named Eugene Miroshnikov. And his address is also in Odessa. As for who this guy is, I have no idea, but I did find a YouTube channel that seems to be owned by this guy, and he liked a Troom Troom reaction video in Ukrainian recently, so that's all I could find. So what I think about Troom Troom is it is a business that started in the Ukraine to make DIY content, make some money. They stumbled on some viral hits, kept making more of that content, found a community that really likes the tongue-in-cheek, like kitschy humor, doubled down on that, kind of just like iterating towards what's gonna give them millions and millions of dollars, which they seem to be doing very well. Is it the worst channel on YouTube? Probably, but at least it doesn't exploit the algorithm in like such an Elsa Gate way as 5 Minute Crafts does. So give them that. If you like this video, it doesn't matter because the algorithm just cares about watch time, but thank you. I want to make more stuff like this, so I'm really glad the 5 Minute Crafts video is doing well. Thanks to Destiny A Draw for subscribing and turning on notifications. I have no idea if I'm saying that right. If you want me to confidently butcher your name, turn on notifications and leave a comment on this video. Peace.